All right, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Moo Legend, Time to Shine Radio, and out here with my first guest, Mr. Deevo. How you doing today?
I feel amazing today.
You do?
How are you?
I'm blessed, man. And highly favored. I can't complain.
I like the spot you got.
Yeah, you like it.
Tech, this radio spot. This is nice.
It's
like
nice.
This.
Okay, we got his approval, y'all. Okay, this is the founder and CEO of Food and Lifestyle TV, correct?
That is correct.
Oh, man. So let's get into it. I want to talk about you first and then how the Food and Lifestyle TV came about.
Okay.
Okay, so introduce yourself to everybody.
Okay. J. Deevo Harrelson. Fraternity Brothers of Virginia Union called me Deevo. So that's what stuck. Originally from New York, Virginia Union University, Fordham Law, and then career as a corporate lawyer, and then decided to do my own thing and create a black-owned streaming network, Food and Lifestyle TV.
Okay, I love it. What an interesting journey, you know? Because I saw you were at Equifax, right? And with Verizon and the attorney part. So I'm trying to make the correlation between everything. So help me out for a little bit.
Okay, couple of levels.
Okay.
So I've been a corporate counsel.
Okay.
So my clients have been technology companies.
Okay.
So Cablevision, Equifax, Verizon. It's all about the combination of telecom and imagery.
Oh.
So as to be good at what I did, I was aware of industry trends.
Okay.
So you saw that the television industry was completely transforming. And, you know, it's obvious now, but a few years ago you could see it coming.
Right.
And I would go to industry conferences so that I could, you know, learn about what was going on.
Okay.
And there were very few black executives and even fewer black owners of media. So you're looking at a landscape where fortunes will be made.
Mm-hmm.
People that are gateways in communication won't be us. We won't be able to tell our own stories.
Correct.
So that was both sad and an opportunity.
Okay.
You know, it's always sad for our community if we don't have enough storytellers,
Right.
but an opportunity to become one and to build a platform where creators could speak in their own true, authentic voice.
I love that.
And so that's what that was. So as I was working, you know, you're watching the trends.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching the cost of creating a network go down. You know, once upon a time, if you wanted to have a television network on a cable channel or a cable system, that would cost you, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The economy of quality cameras, you know, changed. So instead of a $100,000 camera, you've got a $5,000 camera.
Wow.
The cost of distribution has changed. I mean, look at where we are, what we're doing now.
Right.
So that, you know, it wasn't just rich and powerful gatekeepers. Now it became regular folks that could have access to distribution platforms.
Wow.
And so we wanted to build something that gave our creators a chance to do things with their own voice and to be authentic.
Yes. I love that.
My business partner and I would build the corporate structure. We'd build a studio. And then we'd let young folks just be creative and be amazing.
That's so amazing. So I want to back up a little bit because when we first met, right? Remember at the restaurant?
Absolutely. Chef Jay,
Einstein's.
shout out.
Right, Chef Jay. Yes. You said you were still doing corporate at that point.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. So everything that you have now was just all like a dream, right?
A dream and then a plan.
A dream and then a plan. So what was it? What was the driving force that made you just like want to leave corporate America totally and focus on your dream?
Fear.
Ooh, love it. Let's talk about it.
Well, over the years, I've had several ideas that were $100 million ideas, but I was never in a place to execute on them. Okay. But it gives you a self-awareness that, hey, apparently I've got vision. All right. So the idea of a African-American owned, fun, sexy, playful food network seemed like a really good idea.
Right. Absolutely. Who don't love food?
And the idea that some 25-year-old kid at a school with a big network of people would also have the idea and commit himself or herself to it and fulfill it while I was still doing my corporate duties terrified me.
Wow.
I didn't want to be the old guy at the bar pointing at the screen going, you know.
I thought about that.
I thought about that. So when I say a plan, it means you have to start saving your money. You have to change your lifestyle.
Right.
You can't spend all the dollars that you have. You've got to hold back. You have to look at money in the bank and not touch it. You have to, in my case, downsize your life.
Yeah.
To change how you live. If you want to go from being I was an executive in the legal department. I had other attorneys reporting to me.
Wow.
We did big deals. So if
you
you're going
high
from so if you go from that to a startup that you've got to build before it can even generate any income, you've got to change your life. So are you willing to do that? Are you willing to sacrifice?
Right.
And I was, and we did.
And you did. How long did the transition take?
Well, was very fortunate. Verizon was offering really generous buyouts. So combined with my savings and the chance to get the extra, that gave me the opportunity to make a clean break.
Wow. So it was like cold turkey?
So it was cold turkey. You accept the offer.
Okay.
They give you a departure date, give you your check.
Wow.
And then
and
that's it. You're out of there. Now it's scoping locations for a physical studio. So we actually built a kitchen broadcast studio.
Wow. From the ground up.
From the ground up.
Wow. And I saw it. It's pretty nice. So and then the planning going into that. Once you did the cold turkey, did you already have a plan in place, or did you do that afterwards?
Oh, I had a plan in place.
Okay.
The idea was, look, I'm older, so social media isn't my native language.
Okay.
So you have people out there in the community who had 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers.
Right.
So how do you get their attention if you're starting from scratch? And the answer was you give them a facility that is different from anything else that they can have.
I know that's right.
So we felt if we could build an actual physical television studio to allow chefs to shine, that they might pay attention to us.
No, they definitely will. And they have.
That worked.
Yeah. You got to go in sometimes. Hey, you got to go in the back door, right?
But the idea is it's a true exchange.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
My partner Jay Young and I, we built the studio. We've got bright, soft lights, so we know how to light melanated skin tones.
Yes.
Got a kitchen display. We've got Viking appliances, quality cameras.
Yes.
So you can get those really cool shots and have our people look like everybody else on those channels.
Absolutely.
And it's a beautiful thing when you see people and people look at the person in front of them and look at the screen and go, look at you.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
You're on TV.
That too. Wow. And so once you saw the look on your chef's face and everyone that you have been recording, like, how did that make you feel?
To have grown men and grown women hug you and cry.
Wow. And cry.
And say, thank you. I've always wanted to do this.
Wow.
But I never had the chance. To have people's parents who may not have been in the same room for 10 years. Wow. Both show up to watch a taping.
Wow.
Real impact to people's lives.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had a great career, but I worked for a real estate and developer law firm, cable system, a credit company, and a phone company.
Okay.
Pushed a lot of paper, transferred a lot of money.
I'm sure.
Wasn't really impacting individual people's lives in the community.
Wow.
And that's something I wanted to do before it was all over.
Yeah, absolutely. And how long has it been now?
We're in year 4.
Yeah. Wow.
But we started from scratch, building the studio, recruiting chefs, training chefs, creating content, doing post-production, and then we built a streaming network. Yeah. So that's a level of technology that was just different.
Right. Absolutely. So you pretty much saw a void and that needed to be filled.
Yes.
Okay. I love that. So, and with your experience as an attorney and the planning part and everything, like as far as a team, how did you know who you wanted to be on your team to make this operation functional?
It's a lot of discernment.
Okay.
But it's also giving people opportunity and letting the chips fall where they may. Okay. And it's got to be mutual.
Yes, absolutely.
Like the people have to want to be part of what it is. They have to have the same vision.
They do.
And not everybody has the same vision, and that's okay.
Okay.
But we wanted to make the opportunity available to people.
Okay.
And there are some people that were good at it, that enjoyed it.
Okay.
And they've grown and thrived. And it's not just the studio itself; it's the community that we've built.
Okay.
And so that chefs came in, we created a safe space. And, you know, you shout out to Chef Rob, Chef Joe, Chef Kelly, Rocky. There's a bunch of folks who came together.
Oh, yeah.
Major Flavor P, and they all work together. Chef Lambo, and they teach each other.
Really?
And you have competitions. And then you have collaborations.
Wow.
And in between, they're exchanging tips. And they're calling each other outside for help.
Wow.
So, you know, you've got a big project, and maybe someone comes to you with a sizable opportunity. And it's, you know, maybe you're a private chef and you've got entertainers mainly in your circle, and then a corporate gig comes up. Well, you call Chef Josh because Chef Josh is a master at that.
Wow.
And then you guys partner up on that and deliver and execute. And
Period.
so what happens is, as they cook with each other and they hang out with each other,
Yeah.
they get to know each other's habits, their tastes, their profiles. So when they need somebody,